Hosting that I've been so busy with work life and home life and everything that it's been very hard to actually get any sort of personal development in work wise, academic wise, anything like that, except for pretty recently because I realized that through a lot of my literature reading, because I've been reading a lot as a form of therapy, but I've been reading more about like self-help books and more business books and marketing books, that really the next step starts with me. And to be completely honest, I'm starting to understand that in order for me to continue on my b-boy journey, continue on the journey of being able to help others or talk to others, anything like that, I actually have to escape this, I guess, office job or 9 to 5 job, so to speak. Because while it is very comfortable and the money's okay, I just feel as if I'm going to only, uh, I guess, stop the bleeding as opposed to actually just healing, if that makes sense. Because in life, everything is about finances and money and all this stuff, but I think there's got to be a better way. And I know there's a better way because there are people who live a better way. And I made a decision past few months to make that change to that better life. And the road is very, very, very tough, to be honest. And I've been trying to find those intrinsic motivators, those motivators that will push me internally. And I found that, especially recently, I've been just watching people battle, and these are people who are my peers, my people who I used to go up against and do pretty well against, and it just made me miss that. And I realized that if I, like I said, once again, if I keep going down the road I am going, those past few months before I made these mental changes, I was just going to go nowhere. So I mean, a lot of things happened. Like, YouTube pulled my monetization rights, which is very, because I didn't make enough videos or I didn't enough views, because I'm pretty much just a small channel. But I like doing it because it was able to reach out to people and talk to them and get ideas of what's going on. But I noticed that there are people who are far ahead of me in that stuff, and it's unacceptable, honestly. So that's pretty much going to change a lot. But realistically, what the biggest change for me is how I perceive the world, because I shouldn't live in a world that I have to exchange 9 to 5 hours for money, when I should be able to have the freedom to work when I choose, but I put in that great effort. Because right now, I think most of us would agree, we're in a position where we're working for somebody who makes the money, but we don't really see it. We see like a set amount. Basically, they're paying us for our time in the office. So we could do better, we could do worse. It's just still going to be a set amount. So I don't think that's the best way to live. I think that your destiny in terms of how you live financially, in terms you live your life, shouldn't be defined by somebody else. It should be defined by yourself. So I took that step and decided to go a route whereas I have to work even harder on the side. Basically, that means that besides my 9 to 5 job, I'm doing other tasks such as, commission-based work, or work task where it's not hourly, it's more about the content. So I feel a lot more motivated to do a greater job. And like I said, amidst all that, I started, like, b-boy videos started popping up again in my feed, and I'm watching them, and I'm saying to myself, I really, really miss that feeling. And I realized that the only way I'm going to be able to get that feeling to do that again is I have to escape this, because my free time is so limited, and my free time is devoted to my family and to my house. And that means that I have even less time to do the extra things. So that means that I actually have to dig deeper. So I've been doing simple things as well. As crazy as it sounds, I've been getting up at 3 in the morning to do all other side tasks, whether it's reading a book of literature about how to start a business, which is something I'm trying to do. So if you guys want to help me out on that, I'd be more than happy to talk to you guys about it. I've been training more like I used to, because truth be told, it's been a few months since I've actually done any real training. I think the last time I went to a b-boy session was November. That's crazy, isn't it? But I actually am out here doing a little bit of training because I actually have some free time, and like I said, just that feeling was just so phenomenal. And the more and more I do this, the more and more I realize that I have to, there's a better way, and I want to take you guys on that journey to my better way. So one of the things I'm definitely going to finish is that Project 365. We're 3 days away. I really want to make those videos special. Aside from that, I have a few other ideas on what I want to do for content on this page, but really, I'm going to keep posting. Like I said, this really wasn't about the number of people, number of views. So while it was a little bit of an annoyance that they took away my monetization rights, because as it is that a lot of my videos have music that had copyrights on them, which is crazy because before they didn't, but then the artists started uprising against YouTube, and YouTube had to tighten up. And then you also considered that YouTube had some sponsorship issues where there were content on videos that people were posting that were not suitable for kids, and then kids watching videos and parents would complain, and you know how this all snowballs. So I don't think my content in general is not kid friendly, so I'm not worried about that, but it is what it is at this point, and I accept it. So maybe if this goes right, YouTube will come knocking on my door again and try to get me to monetize videos, but for now I'm just gonna post just for the feeling of posting and doing something worthwhile in my life. So anyways, if you guys like this video, please just watch it through, talk about me. I love talking with people on YouTube. I love learning new things. So if there's anything you're interested in talking about, please let me know. I'm going to post some more videos. So this is Soul from The Hidden Character signing off. To all my unknowns, peace.